Good morning, guys. I just want to let you know that we will be having another seed giveaway this spring. Those that follow us know that our main objective is truly to try to inspire others to garden, to give you a few tips that we've learned. We don't consider ourselves experts, but we've learned from others. We will learn by watching. It's really important to view lots of different gardeners and get little tips from them. So if you've not already subscribed to our channel, I would suggest that you go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the little notification bell. That way, when we start our seed giveaway, you'll know exactly when it's happening. You won't miss out. So remember, subscribe now. All right, let's get on to our video today. Okay, guys. I'm going to show you how I start my seeds in these little cups. And what I'm using is just a little condiment cup. And I will leave a link to these below in the description of our videos through our Amazon affiliate account. I buy these. I've bought them twice. You don't have to buy them often, but I do like starting my seeds. That's just a little piece of painter's tape that I tear, put on the top of the lid, and label it. I'll show you that. I also start my seeds in just a cardboard box. There's nothing fancy about the box. It's just a way to put a lid on it and keep the seeds dark. Let me show you how we do it. We simply cut a small square out of a paper towel. Now, a lot of you know that you can sprout seeds by putting a damp paper towel inside of a plastic bag, but I find this works really well for me. And when these seeds have sprouted, I keep these little bamboo skewers here handy. I find those work quite well to dig the little seedlings out. Once I get this paper in here, I'm simply going to take a water bottle and dampen that. Now, it's not wet enough for it to run out, but it's got enough moisture for those seeds to sprout. So let's, just for this demonstration, let's sprout some Calabrese green sprouting broccoli plants. I'm only going to put about 3 seeds in here, just enough to show you how to do it. And the reason I'm not putting more in there is I don't need them right now. Well. I dropped one of my seeds, but I found it. That looks pitiful. Let's put 4 in there. I can't help it. I just love to sprout seeds and to plant things. Right there is my little seeds laying on that. I simply take and put that lid on there. I'm going to take and tear a piece of this painter's tape, which is easy to come off. It's designed to just stick and then peel back off. And I'm going to write on there, sprouting broccoli. And once that's done, I'm going to put it right over into my box and close the lid to keep it in the dark. And it should sprout without any problem. Now, most of you will probably remember what you've got in there. But when you get to be my age, trust me, you've got to write down what you put in that cup before you take it out, especially if you get, and I've got as many as 20 of those things in there at a time. I put some seeds in a cup here. These are early purple Vienna kohlrabi. I've never raised them before, but I've got this old towel here on my desk to catch any mess, and I'm doing it in here so that it'll make it a little easier to film. I will be taking and using a bamboo skewer to prick these out. This is why I really do like using condiment cups. That's just a tiny piece of paper towel in the bottom there, and I wet that. This is the size of sprouts that I really enjoy seeding. But I'm going to take and dig these out. I'm going to take a dibble and make some holes in the little pots to drop the little seedlings in. Okay, to punch the holes, I'm going to use this little device right here. Not a lot of people probably can tell what it is by looking, but this is a tobacco splitter. You would take and stick the tobacco stick on the end here and take the plants, run them down over this thing, and once you got the right amount hung on the stick and it's spaced out, you took and hung those in the barn to dry. Not a lot of tobacco raised today, since we all know better than smoke. I'm simply making a little hole with a tobacco splitter. I'm using it as a dibble. I think it's doing a little better job than that other dibble that I had before. Actually very happy that my father-in-law, before he passed this down to me. He used to have several of these, I understand. He had a tobacco allotment in his years when he was able to work outside and people did tobacco. And tobacco was a cash crop, and a lot of farmers put a lot of effort into their tobacco. That helped them have money for Christmas presents or for buying seeds and things of that nature for the coming spring. It was a big thing to have a tobacco allotment. I'm not even sure if I've not seen any. I'm not even sure if they raise any tobacco around here in Cumberland County anymore. All right, we've got a few holes. I'm going to take the pointed end on this bamboo skewer and just pick these little things out. It's probably going to be easier to pick them all out at once. They've started sticking into the paper, but not bad at all. They're very easy for me to rake them out here. Okay, and I have to be very careful not to damage the stem or the root. And as I said, these stayed in here about 2 days longer than I really and truly would have liked for them to have done. But as you're going to see me say in a lot of different videos, around here, life happens. I guess I have broke one or two, but still, I can already tell I've got more than enough to fill this, because I also have another second condiment cup full of the same seeds. And I didn't even touch what was in that pack. Hey, I'm retired. What am I going to do if I'm not sitting here enjoying myself? And I do enjoy working with plants and working in the garden. That's just my favorite pastime in the world. And if just half of them survive, it'll probably be more than I need to grow. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. All right, this is some of the trays, and I know it doesn't look clean, but it's okay. Now, these had the holes in the bottom. So, I'm going to set these in here. I've got my little label made. I'm going to water it. Try not to get too much water in that pan. I don't want them sitting in water. I just want them good and moist. Okay, let's water these in rather gently. Just want to make sure I get the water making good contact with the roots and helping it settle around the dirt settle around the roots as well. And that one just washed completely out of the ground. We'll make sure we got a little dirt on its roots, and they'll just go right down in. Okay, I have my spray bottle here, and I can show you how much more gentle the spray bottle is. By all means, when you're watering them and they're this young and tender, a spray bottle is going to be a far better choice Then watering them with a watering can. See, they're all still standing up.